We tried everything in our power to stop this from happening. We tried everything humanly possible to stop this from happening, but still, it happened. Hello fam, welcome back to my channel. If you're new on this channel, hello, hi, you're welcome. I'm so happy and delighted to have you here. Please do not forget to click on the subscribe button. Down here is the red button. Also, there's a notification bell icon just beside the subscribe button. When you click on that, bang, 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 you have become a love fam. Automatically, you have become part of this family, and you'll be notified whenever I upload any new video on this channel. You guys, I'm sure that from the title of this video, you know what this video is all about. You might not totally know, but trust me guys, I had to title this video a bad news. I mean, it's like a bad news because, so guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you what myself and my family we've been going through for a couple of weeks now. You guys, just let's thank God for life. So myself and every single member of this family, when I mean every single member of this family, that includes my baby, like Hamida, she's just 7 months old. Alhamdulillah, she's 7 months old. You guys, every single person in this house had COVID-19. I mean, we got our own share of koro. Who could have thought that anybody in this house will get that thing? Because you guys, if you know me in person, you will know that my own is too much. When it comes to all this, wash your hand, use disinfectant, do this, no, you have to wash this. That's why all my that's why everything, that's why all my efforts. In fact, I'm like a police to my husband whenever he comes back from work. Whenever he comes back from outside, I'm like police to him. Like, "Dey, you've not done this. No, you have to use disinfectant on your phone. You have to clean your phone, your AirPod. You have to But you guys, eventually, it happened. Despite everything, it happened. So basically, today I'm here to share with you our experience of this COVID. I mean, everybody in this family, I'm going to be sharing our experiences with you, our symptoms and everything we went through. But first, I'll tell you how it all started. You know, someone like me who has been careful, you know, trying everything possible not to make it happen. Even if I get any symptom, or anybody in this family, if we got any symptoms, I mean, COVID would not be the first thing on our mind, because we know now we are trying our best, so it's not going to happen to us. You guys, okay, so it all started on a Friday. You guys, by the time you are seeing this video, just know that every single person is totally fine. I mean, we are fully recovered and we have resumed our normal daily activities, going out, going to school and everything. That is when you'll be seeing this video. Okay, like I was saying, so it started on a Friday. That Friday, I just woke up in the middle of the night, like normal waking up just to like use the toilet. I woke up and I felt really strange. Like I felt like my chest was kind of tight. Like I can't even explain it. I felt weird and I was a little bit thinking, what could this be? What is happening to me? But after using the toilet, I decided to like drink water. Maybe that will help. But I realized that after drinking that water, I started coughing, like a little bit, not like serious cough. That kind of cough that when you cough, you know, your chest feels pain when you cough it out. So that was the kind of cough I felt. And after coughing and I felt that pain, then I was like, oh, that is where the pain is coming from. Because before that cough, I couldn't figure out what was happening to me. But when I coughed, I was like, okay, the pain is coming from here. I guess I'm beginning to have flu, something like that. And I went back to bed. I felt so tired, like all my joints felt weak, like very weak. So I just went back to sleep. I didn't take any medicine. So when I woke up in the morning, I was supposed to prepare the kids for school. I was not feeling so strong to do that, but I just thought, okay, I'm just going to manage and, you know, prepare Aris and Amira, because of course Ali Amir will prepare himself and go to school himself. So I was like, okay, let me just struggle and prepare these kids, send them to school so I can have time to rest while they're at school. Daycare, not school. So that morning I was about to brush Aris' teeth and Aris started coughing, like coughing. So I just told myself, I'm just going to prepare them for the regular morning routine. I'm not going to take them to daycare because I know that taking them to daycare, they will still call me to come and pick them up. Thank God I didn't send them to daycare that Friday. So I just said, let every one of us stay at home and, you know, have some rest. I know they won't allow me to rest, but you know, I just decided not to send them to daycare that day. So I just started my normal daily routine, even though I was not feeling so good. You guys, my joints, every single, my leg, every joint was so painful and so weak. Like I felt so weak, I felt strange. Few hours later, I got a call from Aliamin school. The teacher said Aliamin has been coughing a lot and he seemed very, very weak. He doesn't really want to do so much. The teacher told him to start coming home, but Aliamin said he would love to stay at school till the closing time because, you know, kids, because they love the activity they were doing, so he wanted to participate. He said he didn't want to come home until the closing time. So the teacher now called me that I should talk to him so that he can start coming home because of the cough and everything. So I spoke to Aliamin and I told him to come home, to come and rest. Aliamin came home. So that day I struggled to cook lunch, and immediately after lunch was ready, I just ate like I ate big amount of food. After eating that, I took paracetamol and Bruana. I went to bed. I still didn't know what was happening. I just thought it was normal flu, normal tiredness and all of that. So by the time I went to bed, I couldn't sleep properly. Like I was just, you know, rolling, even despite the fact that I took all this medicine, I couldn't sleep. So I was like, what could be the problem? But eventually, I was able to sleep for a few hours. You guys, when I woke up, the whole weakness and everything got worse. I couldn't walk very well. I was walking, but my joints, all my joints were so weak, like I mentioned. It was so much more, and I was feeling terrible headache. That headache, I've been feeling that headache since morning. I forgot to mention that. And despite taking paracetamol and Bruana, and like that headache was still there. It actually got worse. When I woke up, I was feeling even feverish. Like I was as well feeling the regular flu symptoms, like running nose. But my cough wasn't so bad. My cough was like that kind of cough that you needed to clear your throat. So I just, you know, managed through that day. I took Bruana and paracetamol like 3 times that day. I was actually waiting for, you know, they will say that you can only take this after I think 8 hours or 6 hours. I was waiting for the next hour because I wanted to take another one. I was feeling like, okay, the one I've taken is not active enough, it's not effective enough. I wanted to take another one and I not take it because I have to give that space, I have to give that gap before taking the next one. So I took paracetamol and Bruana 3 times on that Friday. Fast forward to Saturday, I was feeling a little bit better on Saturday. So while I was feeling Hamida, I got an email from Aliamin school on Saturday, which is very, very strange. They normally don't send messages on weekends like that. So when I got the message from the school, they said somebody in Aliamin's class might have exposed others to COVID-19, that everybody in the class is recommended to take the COVID test in case you have any symptoms, or even without symptoms. They recommend that everybody takes COVID test because somebody in the class got positive COVID results. So when I got that message, it was all done on me like, wait, hold on. Could this be COVID? You guys, I was like, oh my goodness. I have been running away from this thing for a long time, and could it be? Okay, so I just called my husband. I told my husband about it. So my husband said, okay, I should book a COVID test for every one of us. So that day, I decided to book a COVID test, but that COVID test system, you cannot book for all the family members at once. You have to book for somebody, log out, log in again, and book for another person, log in, log out, like that, because everybody might have different symptoms, and your symptoms, you have to state your symptoms there before you can book the COVID test. I decided to book for my husband first. By the time I finished booking for my husband on that Saturday, every other appointment, all the available appointments was gone. By the time I tried booking for the rest of the family, there were no appointment for that day anymore. So only my husband got tested on Saturday. And around evening time, his test results came out. Oh my God. His test results came back positive. And I was like, this can't be real. I mean, it's like watching a movie. Like it was difficult for me to believe this is happening to us. Because I've only seen this in the news, you know. I don't even know anybody personally who has had COVID, except they've not told me. So this happening was a shock, like a great shock for me. So when my husband's test was positive, we couldn't find an appointment for every other member of the family until Monday. So I sent a message to Alamin's teacher that Alamin won't be coming on Monday, that he has to go for COVID test on Monday because we couldn't find an appointment during the weekend. So lo and behold, guys, on Monday we all went for the test. My husband was already on quarantine, he cannot come out, so every other member of the family except for my husband, we went for the test. And later that day we got our results. Even Amida, everybody, the results came back positive. You guys, I was not so much scared for myself. I was not so much scared for any other person except for Amida, because you know, any small thing we go to Google. That's why they said it's not good for you to Google your symptoms, because you might get an attack from Googling your symptoms. So I went online to check COVID for babies, you know, and I read that when babies are not up to 1 year, their immune system have not fully developed. Also, their lungs are not wild enough. So because of that, they might have breathing difficulty, that they might really need to be admitted and all of that. So I was so scared, you guys. I was so scared. So on Monday, after we went for the test, we got a message from Iris's and Amira's daycare as well. You know, on Saturday we got a message from Halayamin's daycare, and then on Monday we got a message from Iris's daycare. Also, there has been COVID-19 at the daycare, so everybody should also go for the tests. At first we were thinking COVID came from Halayamin's school, but now we're just confused, like COVID is everywhere. God should just keep protecting us, guys. So basically, guys, that was how we discovered that we all had COVID in this house. Now, alhamdulillah, we are feeling better. One thing that COVID taught me would be that this is something I've always known, right? But it was more firm in my mind that this life we are living doesn't belong to us, and the owner can at any time say, give it back to me. And that's it. I've already spoken about my own symptoms. For my husband had this regular flu symptom, like running nose, the cough, just a bit cough, like I told you. Like, it wasn't coughing continuously, it was just majorly when it needs to clear the throat. So the cough was not so much. Also, my husband had loss of taste. Me, I did not have loss of taste though. So guys, after that Saturday, my symptoms subsided. It was majorly body aches, like the joints. The headache stopped on Saturday, but throughout Friday the headache was there. I had body aches throughout my quarantine, like every day, especially my back. Oh my god, backache was like out of this world. Another thing I noticed was that I felt thirsty all the time, like I wanted to drink water. Like, you know, throat would be like this, but I felt my throat was like this, like, you know, like sticking together, and I needed water to make it like this, something like that. So I felt thirsty a lot. I drink water even in the middle of the night. I felt really thirsty every time, and I felt hungry a lot. You guys, I was eating a lot. Normally I used to do intermittent fasting, like most of the days, not every day, but most of the days I do intermittent fasting. But you guys, I could not fast during COVID. God, I was hungry a lot. But now I'm back to my normal regular eating. Like, I've stopped eating so much. I've stopped eating so much. For Amira had no symptoms at all. She was just flying everywhere, playing everywhere. She had no symptoms at all. For Iris had that cough on that Friday, and after that, Iris had that cough on that Friday, and after that Friday, everything was gone. Alhamin had cough on that Friday, and he was weak on that Friday. After that Friday, he was flying around, playing around without any medication. All of the kids didn't need any medication. We just took paracetamol and burana. And for Amida, She didn't have any serious symptoms, alhamdulillah. She only had running nose, and a few times Amida had fever, let's say the temperature of 38 or 38.2. It wasn't more than that. I would just give her Paladol, nothing else. And there are a few times when she would just cry for no reason. She cries a lot. She was just being cranky. But you guys, alhamdulillah, everybody's doing fine now, to the glory of God. We are so happy. You guys, so that is our COVID experience that I would love to share with you guys. Please guys, stay safe. I pray that Almighty God will be with us, protect our household. No bad thing will happen to every one of us by God's grace. Thank you so much guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys. I hope to see you guys in my next video, inshallah. Please do not forget to click on the like button, the share button. You know that makes me happy, and I love to read your comment. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.